Hello everybody, welcome back to my Motorsport Manager series. We are heading towards the second race of the season. There's just obviously a few admin details to take care of, a few emails to respond to. Obviously have a look at the drivers we're currently scouting. Obviously Kurt's got a bit of a concern about the financials of the team. Don't blame him, we are spending a lot of money. We're spending an incredible amount of money on wages and facilities and parts and everything, and yeah, it's a concern. We definitely need to attract some better sponsors, so we're going to have to put in some great performances on track as we head into round 2 of season 3. Round 2 of 11, obviously it's still an 11 race series. We've still got Brazil tacked on the end, which again I'm still not a fan of, having Brazil as a European race. You know, that's a bit messed up if you ask me. But let's see how things go in this race. Obviously we had the fantastic result in the last race where we finished on track 1-2. However, Harry's car failed scrutineering and he got demoted down to 8th. Obviously we were very impressed with our new driver, who got his maiden victory in his debut race for the team. So yeah, definitely a big fan of his, and like I said, it actually works out very well for us if he continues to finish ahead of Webb, because it means we don't end up having to fork out a considerable amount of money for Webb in bonuses, because not only is he costing us 1.9 million a race in wages, but if he actually wins a race, he's going to cost us a couple of $100,000 on top of that in bonuses. So we really don't want Webb winning races. If we can, we would prefer to have Gaspar take the race victories for the team. It shouldn't cause any friction in the team because, like I say, Harry's contract sets him to be equal status, and Gaspar's contract has him down as a number 2, so effectively Harry is now a number 2 driver as well. And again, we're being quite bold and aggressive now with our sponsor objective. We've taken, obviously, to try and minimise the cost impact of the races. I am going for flat out sponsor objective, we are going to win the race. To try and get the most money, because again, the sponsors I've got at the minute aren't going to pay anything near enough money to me if I try for 7th or above, or 14th or above, or something like that. I've got to basically say I'm going to win the race, because that sponsor will give me the most money. We're talking millions of pounds for winning a race if I hit the sponsor's objective, and that is going to be critical for my success. Survivability, really, because if I don't, I'm going to be bankrupt midway through this season. There's just no way about that. There are no, it's just the plain truth. It's the cold, hard truth and fact. Because of the decisions I made with renewing the contracts of Webb and that, I've got myself into a position where I am going to go bankrupt. Should we sneak in a pit stop? No, would be my answer to that. It's only lap 3. Stay where you are. Safety car's going to be out for 4 laps, so brilliant. It's not going to do the guys on soft tyres a lot of good. Their tyres and their fuel is going to rapidly decrease. Whereas it looks like my guys are still going to be able to go, you know, if the safety car's at 4 laps, we're going to be able to do... Well, we're going to be able to run a few laps once the safety car's gone in. We can be quite aggressive. Whereas again, I think the poor old guys in front of us, they're going to be struggling. Because they'll be getting low on fuel. And their tyres ain't going to last. We can really push, get quite aggressive with the tyres. Batteries are fully charged. Near enough, so we're going to have the ERS advantage. Let's just change that. I'm going to get them on the strategy. Boom. We're racing. Oh, got somebody's blown up. So we've got 3 laps now to really get pushy and aggressive. We need to get past this guy though. Yes, come on, Harry. Again, the only downside is that the way the strategy's worked out with the safety car and everything, we are a little bit close on track to pit one of them. Well, I don't want to stack them. Let's go fast. And then obviously we're going to pit Harry then. So it looks like second place guy's pitting. At the same time Harry's pitting. Who's gonna? So the two, well, effectively, we're leading the race because the guys in front of us are gonna pit. Oh yeah. Well, no, because Games did get out, but he's retired. Oh, that worked out well. He got out of the pits ahead of us, but then his cars broke down on him the second he's left the pits. So there's 15 laps left in this race. We've got first and second place again. However, I do kind of need to switch the drivers round. I need Gaspar to come first ahead of Webb because, like I say, if he doesn't, Webb's going to bankrupt us because his performance bonus, his win bonus, is fucking ridiculous. I can't believe I renewed his contract. I shouldn't have done it. I made the mistake, and I know I said in the other video I thought about, you know, rolling back the save and not re-signing him. However, when I went into game to try it, I couldn't do it. The earliest save I had was at the pre-season point, the car development point, because of how I've got obviously the game can set up and the number of auto save slots I've basically selected. I didn't have the option to go back in time, so I'm stuck locked into this save with Webb and his ridiculous wages. Everybody's breaking down. Are any cars actually going to finish this race? 10 laps remaining. 12 laps of fuel. Bang on. Not going to be so aggressive now. I'm going to take it a little bit easier now on the final stint. We've got the race result. I think we've got the race in the bag. So yeah, we don't have to go crazy. Gaspar is 6 seconds behind Webb. That's a bit concerning. He's not going to be able to catch him, is he? Unless I get Webb to slow down. Which is an option, I suppose. Trouble is, I've got Gaspar slowing down as well. That's not helping. That's not helping the situation. I should have Gaspar's strategy set to be more aggressive, so we can actually catch Webb and overtake him before the end of the race. God, he's nearly 10 seconds behind now. He's losing loads of time. His tyres are going cold. I need to perhaps push him. Push him. Oh no, everything's going to break on the car. Everything's breaking on my cars. I hate these early races of the season. It's so squeaky bum time when you get to these last few laps, because you know your cars are struggling. The parts are breaking down. The reliability isn't there yet. Although I've got obviously my engineers working on that round the clock. I've got 6 slots set to reliability. I've got both mechanics working on the reliability. I'm not doing any performance work at the moment. I'm just purely trying to get the reliability up. So there's no danger of me having any failures. And I'm not going to be able to swap the drivers around, am I? That's a shame. That's a shame. So it means Webb, unfortunately, is going to clobber me for race winning bonuses. But I can change strategy for the next race and focus on making sure Gaspar is my preferred driver. Although technically I'm not supposed to have a favourite driver. And preferred driver, I can give him maybe some advantages for the third race of the season, to save me money, keep Webb from the podium top spot. As much as Harry wants to win championships, it will cost me a fortune if he does. But that's not bad. First 2 races of the season and we pick up 2 victories. And we're 1 and 2 again on track. Now, obviously, if the stewards get a bit arsey with us, I'm hoping they don't. Shouldn't be running any illegal parts this time round. I'm not. That's good. That's good news for me. So yeah, they can't take any points off me this time. They can't take the podium away from me. Both my drivers on the top step, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. And we've already got a nice lead. So yeah, the only 2 races have been very good to us so far. Both our drivers picking up wins. That's nice. I just need to be careful of the finances. That's the only thing now. I've got to keep my eye on them finances. It's bad. It's bad when you're losing that much money a race. What do the sponsors pay me? I can't remember. Oh, 1.5 million. Oh. It's not good, is it? Not good. I'm basically not going to be able to design any parts going forward for the car. I'm down already. I've only got 3 million left already. So basically 2 races and that's gone. 2 races, 2 more races, and I'm in the red. By the 4th race of the season, I'm going to be in the red. By the 6th race of the season, I'm going to be 3 million in the red. By the 8th race of the season, I'll be 10 million. I'm sorry, I'll be 6 million in the red. By the 10th race, I'll be 9 million. This is going to be tough. Like I say, my only hope, I've got some sponsors. I've got some sponsors coming. What we got money wise? 7 for above, 7 for above. 2 million up front. It's got to be Adidas, surely. It's got to be Adidas. They're paying the most up front. What am I doing? I took the wrong one there, surely. I should have gone Adidas. They were going to give me 2 million up front. Oh no. Okay, so let's have a look. So there's a few jobs, because of course if I get sacked I'm going to need to join another team. New politics vote. What are we going for this time? Replacing the track layout. Replacing the track layout doesn't really. Doesn't really concern me. Replacing a whole entire track is more of an interest in issue for me rather than just changing the layout of it. You know, we're still basically going to the same place on the, you know, on the map. So what exactly are we voting for this year? Road tyres. We don't want road tyres. We definitely don't want to implement road tyres because they're crap. Treaded tyres, their performance is garbo. We don't want that. Spec suspension systems, that may be something to think about voting in. We'll have to see how things go then as the season progresses. Thanks for joining me for this video and I hope you continue to watch the series as it moves forward. For now, it's goodbye from me. See you all again soon.